Travel journalist, author, and syndicated broadcaster Bill Clevlen is celebrating America's 250th anniversary with his latest book, right there, Presidential Road Trips. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Okay, presidential road trips. You're going to be covering a lot of roads, if I remember history right.
Yeah, well, I have 250,000 miles on my car, so I've driven the entire country. No, this was a great project over the course of like 12, 13 years. I started being a travel writer in 2013. But over the years, I started going to all these presidential sites, the homes, and then museums, and all sorts of stuff, and really got kind of bitten by this history bug, you know.
Yeah.
And as you probably know, you go to one of them, and then you're like, well, wonder what the other ones have. And I always joke that these places, these museums, and these homes, they have the stuff. Right? So they have the actual, whatever, a hair dryer that Eisenhower used. That's a bad example. He didn't have any hair like me.
It was brand new.
But so it's cool to see these things in person and to walk through their living rooms. And the book it's 100 different places people can go and visit that have presidential history.
Okay, so give us some of your favorites, the top spots that really are intriguing or have great artifacts from those presidents.
Yeah, I mean, so probably the most popular one in the book would be Thomas Jefferson's Monticello in Charlottesville.
Sure.
You can go, I mean, it's wild. Like, you see the bed that he died in, which is, to be able to walk, and that's crazy. And see some of his little inventions inside of his home. Harry Truman, if people have not been there, the one from Missouri, the best one probably from Missouri is the Truman Presidential Library. Kind of a funny story. He had an office there on site, and he spent a lot of time there. And back when when the library first opened, you have to remember they didn't have voicemail or answering machines and things. So if people would call after hours and Truman was there, he would just talk to people on the phone.
What?
He would just answer the phone, and you're calling for directions, and you had no idea you're talking to the former president of the United States. It's telling you, hey, get off a highway, whatever. So I love that one. But there's just so many cool places, and the thing that I've discovered is that most people don't know these places exist.
True.
And that they've been saved, and you can go and walk through these cool historic sites.
It is, and it is amazing. Are you one of the types, I know this is how I feel in historic places, where you're saying, who walked on this spot before I did?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you get drawn in that way? Yeah,
absolutely. And so it's funny, I mentioned Eisenhower a few seconds ago. So yeah, walking through his home, it's super authentic. It's almost like you're standing in the living room and you feel like, they just went to the grocery store, right? And you're breaking in their house. Like everything is still, and when you walk through that property, it's kind of funny. One thing you'll notice is everything in the house is pink. Mamie Eisenhower loved the color pink. Everything is pink. And I always thought, man, this tough World War II general, Eisenhower had to sleep in a pink bedroom every night. I mean, the bathroom towels are pink, the tub is, everything's pink in the house. So you saw who was really in charge in that couple,
Yeah.
You said you had visited to some of the graves. Now, are some of the presidents buried at their museum or their library, or are they buried someplace different, or does it depend?
Yeah, so a lot of the presidents, at least the more modern ones, they're buried at their presidential library. We just mentioned Truman, so he's laid to rest there. There's one, James Garfield. There's if you've ever, I don't know if you've seen this, but this grave site, it is gargantuan. It is this massive, it almost looks like King Tut should be buried in there.
Really?
It's outside of Cleveland. That's pretty wild. Abraham Lincoln's tomb, of course, is really big, but most of them are pretty modest, which is pretty neat.
It can be. And what is the most interesting thing that you learned, by going to all of these homes? Because sometimes the home has the most interesting story of all. What is a story that really piqued your interest?
Well, I don't know if it's one specific story, but for me, what I learned is, so when it comes to presidents, obviously there have been very few, and we either put them up on a pedestal or we despise them, depending on your politics. What I learned is that you start to see these people as human beings, which is so weird to say, but when you're standing in their living room, right, or their bedroom, and you're hearing stories about how they grew up or what they would do with their family when they weren't working, or things that they would do around the house, whatever. You go like, oh yeah, that's right. These are also human. These are regular human beings who just have this have had this very big job.
And some truly from some humble or
Very humble, yeah.
Okay, we're looking at this video, which is amazing. I can't take my eyes off it. There's two questions I had because I saw you sitting in the Oval Office. Where was that? And then I want to go on an Air Force One. So I need to go to one of the libraries that has an Air Force One.
Yeah, so there are two places where you can tour an Air Force One. One is at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in Simi Valley, California. You can walk through it. The other is at the U.S. Air Force Museum in Dayton, Ohio, which I have been to more museums than I care to admit over the last decade or so. It's in my top 10.
Really?
It's unbelievable. There are 4 hangars full of military aircraft. They start way back when and come to, present day. But they have one of the Air Force Ones that have been retired. You can walk right through it.
Are there applications that you signed for to be a travel
I want to do your job.
Yeah, this is, where can people find your work?
Sure. So the book itself is on Amazon, Amazon.com. Just look up Presidential Road Trips. But if you want to follow me online, Bill on the Road, you can follow me on Facebook. You'll see some local pictures because I've been tooling around Springfield for the last couple of days. And then BillOnTheRoad.com is my website.
Amazing. I'm fascinated. I wish we had more time because I'm going to ask you about more
Yeah.
sites. But thank you. Please come back anytime.
And if people want to know, this really is unscripted. There was no script.
We were
anywhere.
just talking.
That's great.
See?
I love it.
Keeping it real.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
All right, friends, don't go anywhere. We're making a few drinks with 417 Cocktails right after this.